up, watchers? It is me. I'm back for a second day in a row. I know it is a new high score for me, posting this much. You know what I mean? This one's called The Peaceful Life. It's gonna be 50 seconds. We'll watch the next one too. Don't worry, I'm not that lazy when it comes to making content. Um, I have succeeded in making my mic louder. Is this what you wanted, Mario P? So, let's delve into it. Whether it be long necks, rapidly growing necks, necks with stab holes, necks with weird tentacles, missing necks, no-necked fatties, or your ex-girlfriend's neck, watching is here to stay. Hmm. you know, um, this gotta be like an owl, and this is probably a tree, Very heavily
How
analyzed.
can you live a peaceful life? Do not
It's an ad. That makes a lot of sense.
care about people's opinions. Get out. Do not care about people's opinions.
They don't care about people's opinions. Neither do I.
Get out.
Screw you.
Sit in a park, around the trees, where you can watch the sea.
I'm gonna be honest, this is a really crappy commercial ad. I really wouldn't buy into this stuff if there were random faces, showing up out of nowhere. Yeah.
Feel the breeze in your skin. And remember, when you are not running, I'm only getting closer.
What is... Okay, well, he has good intentions because his eye is a heart. I wonder if the shadow changes based off of the face, but like in the wrong way. Like his face looks elongated, but not like elongated. Like his forehead is not that big. Yeah, okay. Bleeding black isn't very healthy. Oh, look at that. Looks like we hopped into the next one automatically. Man, I love this kind of stuff. The Chamber, Basswood County, in LaCour. Okay, so I'm assuming this is like the Basswood County emblem. I'm assuming the last one was an ad to visit the area, but for whatever reason, these nightmarish creatures have the ability to enter videotapes too. Is that a face, or am I tweaking? The trees have eyes. Mr. Calvin, Basswood, discovered an odd building in the woods in 1868. Oh my god! We are a lot farther than 1991. No one knew who built it. He entered the buildings and saw people. They looked like human beings, but oh. Man, I wonder what they looked like. That seems to describe the creatures a little bit. But they had pretty angry responses and have been, attacking people. And the tree roots were growing everywhere originally. I wonder if they changed that. Okay, that makes more sense. Nice going, bro. Founding a town right where you found something that is probably not somewhere you want to live in a town. It's like going to Hawaii and setting up home right next to a volcano and expecting it doesn't bite you in the ass like 100 years in the future. What? What do you mean they look something up? This doesn't look human at all. It just looks like pulled back skin. Was I right originally? In the last video I made, I had pointed out that maybe they had taken the heads off their victims. This literally looks like that. It looks like it's just tree people masking as persons. I will wear your skins as a suit. So either they're speaking in their native Treean language, or this is just to creep me out. Because he is not saying this in English. Oh, you know what? Um, you know, this is entirely my fault. I probably should have noticed that this is literally what that said. I do not know how this passed my mind. Okay, so yeah, I was right. They're taking the skins as a suit. But I'm assuming they either found just a torso or like not. Andy Steffens. I hate that last name. Missing. God Sigh. I feel like skin doesn't stretch this much. Is it a transformation if they're taking our skin and using them as suits? Like, I thought that it might have been some kind of ancient tree virus, but at the same time, if they're taking skin and using them as suits to pretend to be human, I feel like they're doing a really bad job at it. I mean, you don't go to your workplace every day and be like, oh man, look at that. Jerry has a bunch of roots out of his back. Man, that second puberty's hitting real hard, isn't it? Midlife crisis. You okay, Jerry? You're looking a little black around the face. Philadelphia. Hey, yo! In 1996, a group of researchers from Philadelphia, U.S., went to investigate the cases of missing people in only 1 month in Basswood County. Alright, how'd that go? They went across the county in Basswood Forest and recorded the journey they saw. Oh, I thought they recorded like literally anything else, like a book. Am I supposed to be seeing something? Guys, I found Jerry. Man, he's looking rock hard. Oh. You'd think they'd have like tried to destroy it by now. We've got tons of explosives. That's a camera, right? Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest. I didn't see anything. I'm not really good at seeing in the dark through a VHS tape, so you guys should just let me know in the comments. What? Why wouldn't they show me this through like a VHS tape? Why does this have to be a drawing? Is this even a drawing? I can't tell. Location. The right corner of the chamber. Yeah, do not want that happening to you. Whoa. Don't need the close-up. So, these entities seem to have some kind of intelligence. Unless this person is doing this to this guy. Because, like, when it comes down to it, in order to recognize that you could frame a missing persons or maybe take out specific organs, um, you probably need some mental capacity. It might be that akin to like um, an ape, bare minimum. Um, because it looks like they specifically ripped out his eyes, head, and if you get a closer look at his rib cage, it looks like his heart's missing. There's also green stuff all over him. They could also just be letting roots enter him and take control of his body, but the all of the deformations we've seen has had their eyes and their head intact. Left zone. Entrance from the hallway. They talk about cursed dolls, but like when you make them cursed, you're asking for it. Like anyone who buys this thing deserves to be haunted. I us tell you was your Sigurgundinta cop seed. Whatever. Oh, look at that. Closer. Television playing a distorted face with a VCR and a tape titled Identity Test. Wait a minute. Isn't that the thing that they showed me? I will tell you what you're missing. There's no I there though. Metacasting. Maybe this is corrupted. Wait, I can't. Oh, come on. Oh, that's stupid. I will tell you what your mind cannot comprehend. I thought they would at the bare minimum have me do a little bit of theory. Thanks for pointing it out. As you guys can tell, I do not write a dumb script because like this is a reaction thing. Why would I watch something just to watch it again and tell people about it? For reviews, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to think what to get from this. I'm noticing missing body parts being like something that is very recollectant. Like this guy was missing organs in his torso, his head, and his eyes, maybe even possibly his teeth. This girl appears to be missing her mouth, teeth, and her skin was melting for some reason. Over here, we're seeing things. I have absolutely no clue what I'm looking at right here. It looks like somebody took a chomp out of her head. But yeah. Melting skin isn't really. Roots coming from his back. Oh, he's missing his legs. This is kind of painful. Probably a terrible Monday for this guy. Um, Jeez Louise. This is like next level. So, obviously, somebody might be taking human parts and trying to look more human. And like, the only reason I could think of them doing that would be like they're insecure about this. But if they can't control it, then that might mean that the brain of the human inside these infected individuals has enough control over the like body to actively have it seek out these body parts, but not enough control over it to prevent the root growth, which might mean that the tree itself isn't sentient. Oh yeah, and I'll mention this. The fact you can have um a group inside something called the chamber pop in the middle of the 19th century is interesting. Time warping dimensional abilities or something? That's like way out of science level though. The group got out of the chamber. They went to Basswood Forest. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a poem or something. Don't ask why. I don't quite know the reason. Why the forest? Why would you go to a forest after being in an abandoned? Okay, because they're a search team or something. Yeah, yeah. What? Why did it do that? What was there? Oh! Oh! No. Even more no. That is impossible. Okay. Before. Then it shows us a picture to make fun of us. Then it shows us the other picture, I think. Hmm. That's a little taller than I thought it would be. This picture looks like it's being taken from an angle. Eh. Yeah, this is about really tall. Yeah, this is at that like this is where you reach the point where you just can't take human body parts because they're too small. Like that chest cavity looks like it might be like twice the size of mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ribs. Crap, I don't know enough anatomy. I wonder if humans have 8 ribs or more. I think we have 12. It left some alive. Ooh, the chamber map. Let's see if I can read this stuff. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Last time, guess what? It zoomed in on them and made it more clear. I knew it. Okay, so you got the entrance, and then yeah, we saw this stuff. We here we found Proposer, the was drawn exit outro paces. Yep, screaming like sand. Cereal. Land the window. And along horror papers and who's can. Oh my god, these are the worst explorers ever. They have terrible handwriting. The window. That is a 1970s horror movie about like some interdimensional window that allows abominations to come through it. It's like got the terrible acting too. That's exactly what that sounds like. But this actually sounds like they're gonna come through. This is interesting. This is usually used as like a point of view. So, am I not in danger if I'm sitting here, or am I danger here? But it says danger here. So can it see? But if you go anywhere closer, it makes you it makes them mad. Yup. Oh, that's where they found that body.
What is a human? Hello, I am Doctor. In this tape I will teach you about the human anatomy. The human is a chamber for them. I will show you how they will control your body. Here is the human head, where consciousness exists. Here are the nerves. That's how the head looks after the creatures use it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? What is this? Is this supposed to be a human body? What is this? This is not an organ. This doesn't exist. This muscles? No, it can't be muscles. They don't look like that. Is this what the tree looks like? Whatever. Interesting.
These are the small nerves. And here is the core. They create it so they can control your body.
Oh, thank you. Thank you a lot. Okay. They pointed out, Mr. Obvious. Okay. So, what it appears, it is a parasite, defined because it's living off of another, like a human body.
Here is the structure of a humanoid brain. The brain of a humanoid is different from the brain of the humans. It functions only to serve one purpose. Let us in. Here are the characteristics of a humanoid. Long limbs, long fingers, tall.
Oh, dear God. Okay. What do I think the difference is here? Hmm. I mean, the mouth looks like it's wrong. There's supposed to be like a hole here, which means that their mouth, they can actually eat eat stuff. Um, it looks like the brain is definitely a little off. I can't really see. This just looks like you pretty much a typical
Roots
head.
coming out of its back.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, those aren't natural. These aren't natural. The brain usually does not look like that. Um, this is definitely not usually there. There's not a direct pathway to the brain that looks like this. This is actually probably a root system. These are the nerves they're talking about.
Can extend their neck. Uncanny facial features. No emotions.
Why would they do that? My problem with this, right, is this implies that the creature exits through the head if it needs a new body or something. But like at the exact same time, it's a little big. Maybe the core isn't the creature. Maybe this said creature is a lot smaller, even though it's pretty big. True form. Alright, this is the true form of. Apologies for that ping. True form of human. Stage 2, schizophrenia. Stage 3, zombieosis. Stage 4, recovering from schizophrenia. Stage 5, you exited a mental hospital and you are happy. Stage 6. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. So what happens is this is them originally, or something, I guess. Basically, the root structure. This is them after putting on the skin. This is them after attempting to take control of the body. The body's resisting. This is them, um, like a little bit after that. The body is resisting less. They're getting control over it. This is them when they get control over it. Just an average human that looks a little weird. And this is them after they leave the host. Possibly. How long has this video been? 28 minutes. See how long this one is on the side. I should keep it. Like, I just hope there's no ad. Oh my god.
All residents of Basswood County must stay alert for a suspected murderer. Close any entrance to your house and grab a firearm.
Oh my god, dude. This guy needs to get, like, a professional dermatologist. Jesus. What's wrong with his teeth? Okay, that's not normal. Either all of his teeth split in half, or he's growing new teeth.
This is a Basswood County. Warning. There's a criminal on the run. But witnesses who lived have said that he is not a normal human being. He runs around at an unusual speed. He's not seen normally by no one unless he starts to kill his prey. Sometimes he toys with them and does not kill them, just leaving them traumatized. And this is the last found footage of the criminal at the moment of his stop, captured by our failed.
So, they're referring to this guy as a criminal. Maybe they haven't seen his face yet, but I feel like it'd be pretty obvious what he is.
Latest advanced CCTV programs.
yeah, you do not want to see this thing looking at your. Is he inside a bucket? Stop scrolling in. Are you ready for a jump scare? Oh, never mind. I guess there's no jump scare. That did not happen. This is like a cardboard cutout. This is something you used to prank your friends with while playing hide and seek. Is this what you did to the victim? Took off their arms, hit them really hard in the face, took off their legs, wrapped in the rope. Notice how the barracks moving? Now you see, what you want to do here is you actually want to poke it with a stick as opposed to touch it with your hand, especially if you don't know what it is. Okay then, well, that is it for today. I may or may not post tomorrow, depending on how many views I get on this one. This did pretty well, 40. That's one of my highest historically, my YouTube video ever. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This will be probably the last one I make on this series. Unless, of course, somebody comments, please keep doing it, and begs me, like a good boy. So, ciao. Subscribe. You probably don't want to turn on the bell notifications, because, I'm pretty cool like that. So, have a good day. What you watching out?